Hello, fellow yogis. I'm Jennifer with Only in Sedona Yoga. Take a moment, or many moments perhaps, to settle yourself. Feel free to gather any props you might like. I recommend a blanket for the closing meditation. You can use pillows, bolsters, straps, stuffed animals, pillows, anything you might like. For now, just take a few moments to focus in on your breath, checking in with yourself and coming home to yourself. Taking a moment to check in with yourself and where you are, physically, mentally, emotionally. Just observing. As if you were sitting on the banks of a river, observing your thoughts and feelings flow by. What are you aware of in this moment? When you catch your tail of your next exhale, take a deep inhale up. Feel free to close your eyes or keep them open. Either way, just twist to the side, looking behind you, and taking a few breaths here in your twist. I recommend inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 5. You can feel free to stay here in this gentle twist. If you wish to lift the back arm, you can do that as well. Tuning into the stretch from the side body. Feel free to reach for stillness, or you can also introduce gentle movement if that feels more healing to your body today. Remaining in the moment, remaining with your medicine. What medicine does your body need today? And just gently come out of this. Take a breath here in the center. And as you exhale, switch the cross of your legs. And then inhale up. And nice gentle twist to the other side. You can stay where you are or bring the back arm up. And as you feel ready to release out of this, And gently make your way to all fours. If you are working on your mattress, you may wish to do the next few poses on the floor. We're going to be doing a standing forward fold eventually, so you may wish to be on a nice solid surface, not the bed. After that, of course, you can return to practicing on your mattress if you wish. But either way, wherever you're practicing at, come into some cat-cows here, synchronizing your breath with your body. Continuing that detachment, allowing your thoughts, feelings, physical and emotional, to pass through you as you simply observe. Return to a neutral spine. Perhaps widen your stance just a bit. We're going to be going into a down dog. This is why you might wish to be on the floor. So where you're at, push yourself into your down dog. And then from that down dog, take a second to adjust by bending your knees, shifting your hips a bit higher, and then allowing the heels to drop. Holding stillness or walking your dog. Ice creams. Take one or two more breaths in your down dog. And you may wish to have a pair of blocks handy if you have any low back pain, or a wall or a chair. As you feel ready, come walking forward. And here's where you can use a block. Careful of your kitty's tail. One on either side to support that low back. Allows you to keep it nice and flat as you lean forward. If your fingertips reach the mat, that's fantastic, but that is not essential. You can also be holding here, wherever feels good. Breathe into the opening of the hamstrings, keeping your knees slightly soft, please. Just a few breaths here. You don't want to stay too long. You don't want to get dizzy. And then gently make your way back to all fours. And from your all fours, we're going to go into a child's pose. You can take it on the floor or hug a bolster or pillow to your belly, reaching for stillness or introducing gentle movement as you feel called to do so. We'll be in each of these poses now for about 1 to 3 minutes, allowing you time to sink into the sensation and breathe. We are about halfway through if you wanted to switch your head position. Give me one or two more breaths here, please. And to come out of this, gently make your way back to all fours. Take a second for a few cat-cows. Checking back in with yourself. Reuniting your breath and body. Feeling the effect of those last few poses. We're going to go into your pigeon or your sleeping swan next. And very easily you can get into it simply by bringing one leg through. Foot maybe in close to the hip or out closer to parallel. Feel free to use any prompts you feel called to use. Take one or two more breaths here, please. Take your time exiting from the pose, checking in with how you feel, and very kindly and gently making your way to the other side. Taking as much time as you need to find the expression of the pose that feels right for you today. Take one or two more breaths on the side. Gently make your way out of this one and come into a seated position. We're going to do a seated forward fold next. You may wish to sit on a bolster, play with the angle, or use one hug to your belly to help keep your back straight. Reaching for the feet, or simply allowing the force of gravity to open those hamstrings. Take one or two more breaths here. And as you come out of this one, ensure you have some room to lay back. Coming into the supine position, reaching your fingertips towards your heels, your knees are bent. Once again, moving with your breath. Give me some dynamic bridges here. Checking back in with where you are right now. And resynchronizing your breath and body. Hold this next one up at the top. If you can bring your arms beneath you and interlace the fingers. Either way, just take a moment to feel the effect of this pose in your hips, your thighs, your spine, before rolling it down and giving yourself a quick hug. And going into our half saddle next, you may wish as an option to lie on a side, holding one ankle. You may wish to sit up. You may wish to use a prop. Take one or two more breaths here, please. And just as we did in our pigeon or sleeping swan, take your time checking in with yourself as you switch sides. Take one or two more breaths here. And again, take your time coming out, removing any props. You may wish to have a pillow or bolster under your hips. We're going to go into our supine pigeon next. Take one or two more breaths, please. And then just switch sides. Take one or two more breaths. And then coming out of this one, you can grab a roller, bolster, a couple of pillows. I'm going to do a couple of pillows. We're going to go into a supported fish. Really good for counteracting if you hunch over a computer all week. You want to have your props about mid-back so that you can arch over them like a rainbow. Take your time finding the right pose and tune into your breath. Take one or two more breaths here, please. And be gentle with yourself as you remove your props. We're going to finish with 2 supine twists, one to either side. You may wish to keep your bolster under your knee to ease pressure on your low back. Last set of poses before our closing meditation. Take one or two more breaths. And take your time, as always, as you gently switch sides. 2 more breaths here. As you exit this pose, give yourself a final hug of gratitude, thanking yourself for your practice before falling out into Shavasana or whatever final resting pose you prefer for our closing meditation. Take your time arranging pillows, covering yourself with a blanket, tucking yourself in with loving kindness, the way a mother would a child. Tuning into yourself and where you are right now, and asking yourself what you could do to increase your comfort just a little bit more. And then with infinite self-compassion, taking the time to arrange yourself just right, to allow yourself to fully surrender and sink into the embrace of the earth beneath you. Knowing that you are supported, knowing that you are safe, free to observe and to direct your energy as you will. Starting by focusing on the center of your forehead, to that space between your brows, smoothing the entire forehead, allowing it to relax. Sensing your right eyebrow and your left, your right temple, left temple, right cheekbone, and left cheekbone. Sensing the radiant orb of each eye, and taking a moment to breathe relaxation into the intricate muscles around each eye. Sliding your awareness down the sides of your nose, sensing your nasal flares, your cheeks, and releasing the sides of your jaw. Sensing your lower teeth as they relax and fall away from your upper teeth. Sensing the roof of your mouth and the tip of your tongue. The inside of your right cheek, the inside of your left cheek, and the base of your tongue. Sensing the entirety of your head and neck, all the intricate muscles and connective tissues. Before sliding your awareness to the base of your throat, your collarbones, and your shoulders, your biceps, triceps, and your elbows. Sliding your awareness from your forearms to your wrists, the back of your hand, and the palm of each hand. Sensing all 10 fingertips, each of your nails, the end and tip of each finger, tuning into where you end and the infinity beyond begins. Drawing your awareness now to your heart center, the right and left sides of your chest, your navel and waist, and the intricate joint of your hip. Sensing your upper thighs, the back of your thighs, and all the intricate muscles and connective tissues around the knees. Sensing your shins, your calves, your ankles, the top of each foot, your soles, your heels. Sensing all 10 of your toes and exploring the space where your toes end and the world beyond begins. Drawing your awareness back now to your sit bones and the base of your spine. Ever so gently walking fingertips of awareness up your vertebrae. Breathing relaxation into each vertebrae as you slowly make your way up your back. Sensing the back of your skull, your hair follicles, and the crown of your head. Sensing the entirety of your physical self. Sensing the blood pulsing through your veins. Bringing life, bringing oxygen to trillions of living cells. Resting your awareness now in all that you are. Feeling secure, feeling held by all that there is. If you wish to drift off to sleep, please return your attention to your inhales and exhales. As you gently count your way back from a number you choose. Perhaps listing something you're grateful for with each breath. If you wish to return to the world around you, do so by wiggling your fingers and toes. Blink your eyes open. Maybe introduce some gentle movement, maybe stretch overhand, rolling over onto one side, and taking as much time as you need to return to the world, carrying with you the sense of inner peace that you have created and sharing it with those you meet. Thank you for sharing your Saturday with Only in Sedona Yoga. Namaste.